Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. I have y'all sitting wrong, so I have to look down. So I received a package. I already opened it. From this company called Mrs. Depew Vintage. So this is the envelope. I took the part to have my address off there. I'm going to keep that for a reason. This is the invoice. You don't need to see that because that's personal information. I do have some Curse Cosmetics on my face, in case you want to know. There are some looks that you can do that is an everyday look using Curse Cosmetics. If you want to use Curse Cosmetics, use code CHARS, C-H-A-R-S, all in caps. Anyway, on to this. I think this is beautiful. I took it out of this. That ripped a little bit when I put it back, so honestly not too worried about it. So I think this is one of the most beautiful company cards I have ever seen for vintage patterning. And there's some in here that have inspired me to be able to want to eventually purchase some more of them. Now, I got this one off of eBay. Yes, I said it, eBay. You know, Viv from Viv Mom Sews. Viv, you know I'm going to take you. She goes on to eBay sometimes to do some pattern shopping for vintage patterns, and she does find some on there that are really cool. She has sent me a couple of her duplicates, which I appreciate. I still have to get to that one shirt, which I think would be comfortable. You know what? Yeah, I need to make that shirt. I'm going to leave Viv linked. So anyway, I like the vintage style bra, and that is what I purchased, was a vintage style bra. I am going to go for this one, and then I will put the closure in the front on this because there is no way with my disabilities that I would be able to put the closures in the back. Even though it shows right here how you can do that, I think the only thing that might be altered with this part, maybe not, I might just leave it like that. Now this is the one here. To me, that's a normal bra for somebody that's small and doesn't have a side boob. The side boob ladies out there know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what I have done, because I already have like a few bra cups out of something that I got from the TikTok shop, which was some sports bras. So in one of the pieces here on the back, and I'll show you the pattern bits in a minute, they have this, but they only have it all the way up to just a C cup. So what I did was I altered that on tracing paper for a D cup. You have to be very specific when you're doing this kind of thing to where you need to enlarge that. Especially, I used to be a size 46 double D. The amount of pain on my back from wearing a 46 double D. Lost some weights. The girl shrank, was happy, went down to a 46D. And I was fine with that. And then there is another piece of the pattern, which I will show you. So far, I'm loving this because I don't really have to cut the paper. A lot of people cut the paper. I think because I have this pattern the way it is, and these are numbered, and I'm happy that they are. This is 505. 1 of 5 is on the back, so that's how I have those. Let me move that plastic out of the way, and a bra cup. So, this is 1 of 5. It's like 7 of 9, but it's a bra. So what I did with this piece is I took 2 different pieces of tracing paper. And this is the bottom portion as illustrated on here. So I have that. Now you can add your seam allowance. That's what this is. I added a seam allowance. And then again, the other part of that, I added seam allowance because I'm not a small busted woman. No, I'm not. So we'll take this piece and lay it over here. So what I'm going to end up doing with these, because they are illustrated rather well and they have good instruction, I will follow the instruction fully. This is 2 of 5. Yeah. So as you can see which parts these are, this is your side. I probably need to grab my glasses for this because, you know, glasses and daylight. Oh yes, that's front. What does that say? Front and back. Front, and back. So one of these has to be a front side. Oh yes, this is front side, this is front side, this is back. So there's, I'm putting these in the wrong freaking order. I'll just have these face up. So, and then, ooh, that's the side piece. I'm actually looking forward to using this right here. That's your piece that holds in the side boob. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love that. That's the side back. That is the part that holds in the muffin back. It is. It's what holds in your back. And now when I go to make this, I obviously won't show me wearing it. And when I go to do the closure piece, as it has this illustrated here, your closure piece for the wider one should be different. As, hold on, gotta move these. As illustrated here, right? This is the one that has that thinner piece, and then you have that, unless this is part of the piece that goes underneath it. So, like I said, and I was very careful, y'all, like, you know, we can't show certain things here on any of these platforms. So I kind of drew over the illustration because nude, I don't mind their illustration. I think their illustration is rather classy. It's classically designed. What did I eat that had wheat in it? I don't know. Anyway, so look forward to this. Like I said, I'm going to be making that one. Now, the only adjustment I might make on that is a cross strap. That's the only adjustment I might do, but it might not need a cross strap, but I can make it so it's like today's bra where you can just cross the straps if you need and hook them on. The front, that is. So we're not doing that on the back. So, yes. And Joy and Viv, 2 of my top favorites for sewing. You know, I'm going to leave Viv in the description. So here's some instruction. I think this is great. It comes with these beautiful instructions. And like I said, there's this. This is part of the instruction on what you're going to do, including showing the bias binding. which I think is super important. Now, I don't know if this needs boning in it yet, but if it does, I have some. They're called zip ties, but they work as good as and I've done that on a jacket before for a Halloween thing one year when my friend Nicole from Sin City Soaps and Candles was around. That's sad, and I'm not going to talk about it because I do miss my friend Nicole and her husband Wayne. Very good people. Anyway, so let me read this. No, it just needs bias binding. How's it look? Huh. I think that's great. And even if I did put in some boning into it, that would only make the garment more structurally sound and it would last longer. So with something like this, you use particular, with the first one I'm going to do out of this after I get a bunch of other sewing done, is I will be doing a mock-up. I have fabric for that. Y'all know I've got fabric. So I've got all sorts of fabric to do that. And then, like I said, with the pattern pieces themselves, I'm just going to continue to take the paper because you can just tape it together. Joy, you got me started on that. Tape it together when you have to do the pieces. If you have to do a full bust adjustment, you just adjust your pattern piece that you have made so that you can adjust that to your bust, adjust a bust. And I think for a lot of us ladies that understand the vintage, this would also be considered a bullet bra. I was excited to get this off of eBay and then go on to their website, right? Go on to their website. And I was going to put like the illustration for this in the thumbnail, but I'm not sure if that goes against copyright. So I'm not going to do that. You'll see my thumbnail. Is this going to be Sewing with Char? And then in the title, it'll be Sewing with Char New Bra Pattern. Or new pattern. You'll see that when you go to click on this. Meanwhile, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. This could be a lifesaver for my back, and that's why I got it. I consider this to be an investment pattern. That's an investment because I can make it longer if need be. Absolutely. And you know, a lot of people don't know that Jane Russell wore that type of vintage bra. So did Marilyn Monroe. They both wore the vintage brassiere. Betty White wore that like way the freak back. You know that Betty White was like, I think 1 year older than sliced bread. Did you know that? That's funny. She was born before sliced bread. That's a funny vintage fact. But anyway, like I said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you in the next one because I just have a bunch of sewing just to get done and out of the way. So, bye. See you for those. Oh, and my Death Wish copy finally freaking got here because I have to give those idiots some instructions from the new delivery people. Oh my gosh. How can you miss an address? Anyway, we're not going into that. Bye. But I got my coffee.